Here's a level 14 type question. Two trains starting at the same time from stations 757.5 kilometers apart meet in 2.5 hours when they have traveled towards each other. Had they traveled for 4 hours in the same direction, they would have been 484 kilometers apart. What are the velocities of the two trains? Let x be the velocity of train number 1 and let y be the velocity of train number 2. Velocity times time is the distance that they travel. The first situation, the two trains, this is my train 1, this is my train 2. The two trains are starting at the same time from station 757 kilometers apart. The distance that train 1 travels added to the distance that train 2 travels is this full distance, is the 757.5 kilometers. We know that the distance that train 1 travels in 2.5 hours is its velocity times time, which is 2.5 hours times x. And the distance that train 2 travels is 2.5 times y, and they add up to 757.5 kilometers. Here's our first equation. For the second situation, the two trains start at the same spot, but train 1 goes a lot further, all right? And the distance that it travels further is they would have been 484 kilometers apart. So this distance is 484 kilometers. We would get this distance by subtracting the distance that train 2 traveled from the distance that train 1 traveled. Train 1's distance take away train 2's distance is equal to the 484 kilometers. Train 1's distance in 4 hours is 4 times x, and train 2's distance in 4 hours is 4 times y. 4x take away 4y is 484. We have two nice equations. If I multiply this equation by 2.5 and the first equation by 4, we're going to get similar coefficients for the x's and y's. This is my first equation. If I multiply each term by 4, I end up getting 10x plus 10y is equal to 3030. If I take this equation and multiply everything by 2.5, we end up getting 10x take away 10y is equal to 1210. If I add these two equations together, I get 20x 0y is equal to 4,240. Divide both sides by 20, we have x is equal to 212. The velocity of train 1 is 212 kilometers per hour. For train 2, I just have to feed it into one of these two equations. I'm going to take this one, multiply the 4 times 212, that gives me 848. Take away 4y is equal to 484. If I subtract 848 from both sides, that gives me negative 4y is equal to negative 364. Divide both sides by negative 4. That gives us y is equal to 91. We know the velocity of train 1 is 212 kilometers per hour, and the velocity of train 2 is 91 kilometers per hour. 212 kilometers per hour, 91 kilometers per hour, kilometers per hour, and then press enter to see if you're right. Yay. That is it for level 14. Have a good day.